up, Whitey Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's anime Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Rurouni Kenshin 2023 episode 3 titled Kashin Ryu Reborn. So before I get into this, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So how my anime live reactions work are because I'm not sponsored, and the last thing I need is a copyright strike. I can't show anything on the screen, but on my side of things, I have the anime and the colored edition of the manga side by side, because everything is from a manga reader's perspective. Now, in terms of art and animation, well, due to being spoiled by manga and manga art, I have acquired a very high standard, and that applies to all mediums, whether it be anime, manga, or manga. So I am very particular in what I want to see in my art, period. Now, in terms of writing, especially dialogue, I'm a little bit more lenient, because it's not going to be a one-to-one exact translation. I understand that. As long as it's within Watsuki's intention, fine. But if it's completely out of left field, yeah, I'm going to call it out. And same with the storyboarding. In terms of the storyboarding, if the scenes are changed and if there's filler that adds more lore to Rurouni Kenshin, like we saw last week, I really did like what we got last week. I thought that worked really nicely, and the flow was really nice, and it's not like a clusterfuck like we've been seeing in Bleach. Fine, I will accept that. But if there's content skip like we've been seeing in Bleach up in here, that's where I'm gonna get pissed, because this is supposed to be a complete manga to anime adaptation of Rurouni Kenshin. So anyways, where we're starting off this week's episode is on page 8 of chapter 3's adaptation of the manga. So without further ado, let's get to it. This soundtrack is great. It is. Oh my god. And you know what? Something I did confirm, and I found out via Bleach, with the censorship there. Yeah, this is definitely the Japanese broadcast regulations that are behind us not seeing Yahiko getting the life beaten out of him, / lack of blood in this case. Yeah, it really sucks. I'm really surprised we got blood from, and actually dude kicking Yahiko in the face. I'm happy we got that. Thank God the regulations didn't screw anything up this week. Thank God. And so far, the art and animation looks great. So far, I'm very happy. Storyboarding is looking good so far. We started the opening song at the right spot. Very pleased with the storyboarding so far. Leiden, I don't know what it is with you and why you're afraid to put freaking patterns on the clothing. Well, I think my Aniplex insider, if I remember correctly, told me it's part of it is to save money. It's easier for them to animate plain clothes like this. I think that's what if I remember correctly, that's what he told me. And also, yeah, I'm not seeing the blood again. Yeah, the Japanese broadcast regulations are just killing me, man. I know it's weird to be like this picky about this, but dude is eating the wrong sushi. He's eating the wrong one. Oh, he's eating the wrong sushi. Why did you do that? I think it was supposed to be tuna. Yeah, it was supposed to be tuna. It was right next to the sushi. He picked up the wrong one. Oh my god, like, I know I shouldn't be this anal about it, but god, it was right there. Okay, boss is missing. I have to talk about this, like, at the 3-minute 32-second mark. It's gonna bug me. If you look at the manga, there are, like, hella bags. Like, there's hella shading under this guy's eyes. And the nose, there's too many many marks on his dude's nose. And the shape is wrong. Who the fuck is this guy? This is not it. No. The jawline is wrong. Or, yeah, it's this part of the jawline where it's really bad. Ooh. The ears are just... This is not the mob boss. Nah, this is not the... Who is this motherfucker? This ain't the boss. No. Again, it frustrates me because I know I've met Terumi. Terumi did the character designs. I know I've met Terumi and I've seen Terumi's work. And I have to wonder, especially based off of what I've seen in Hitman, I have to wonder if there was interference here. Yeah, there had been interference from higher up, because no way, Terumi, you draw way better than this. This has to be interference. Has to be interference from the higher up, because no way, this is not the same character. This mob boss is completely different. No. Unless Watsuki cracked the whip and was like, okay, I'm going to do something else here. I want the character to look like this instead. There's no way. I'm not accepting this. No freaking way. No way. Dude, this is stiff. The gangsters stomping on Yahiko. This looks different than hell. And again, yeah, this is definitely... We're not actually seeing it happen because of the Japanese broadcast regulations. They will not allow this. It's got to be because of the time slot it's in. It's just like Bleach. Yeah, god damn it. We did get to see this. I'm very surprised by this. Okay, let me reword this. The only thing we are seeing is we're seeing Yahiko. We're not seeing him we're not seeing any blood. There we go. That's the right wording. We're not seeing any blood. Poor Yahiko. Damn Japanese broadcast regulations. Okay, I don't know if this is the subtitles being inaccurate or what. Because it says in the manga that Yahiko's mother or hold on, let me make sure I have this right here. Okay, it says in the anime that, Yahiko's father stood up against the Imperial Army in the Revolution and died. Here it says, in the manga, it says, your father was a poor man with only 2 acres and servants, and then he died like a fool shielding the Emperor's army, which I kind of like that more than this. And then what was said about Yahiko's mother, I don't know if this was, because this is Crunchyroll again that's doing this. I don't know if Crunchyroll mistranslated this or if this is accurate. The first part of this is right about, mother selling herself to the red light district. I don't mind that being changed from the brothel. I don't mind that. It's this part, though, where he says that croaked from an illness. I don't like that it was changed from because what it says in the manga is your mother had to sell her body in the brothel until she died of syphilis. Why would at least have the syphilis up in there? Again, the red light district is not bothering me. It's the syphilis not being there that bugs me. Yeah, of course, Yahiko's biting dude's dick got censored. Of course it did. Damn those broadcast regulations. But I do like this, though, where we're seeing Yahiko's father here. This flashback animation here, like right before the 5-minute mark, this is what I want in terms of the manga to anime adaptation. These additions are fine. But some of this other stuff, though, like the lack of blood and shit like that, that's the Japanese broadcast regulations. I gotta give props to Yahiko's voice actor. They're doing a fantastic job. I am down with Yahiko's voice actor. And also the soundtrack is everything. Love it. I don't know what it is with Leiden, but and this is Kenshin, coming in, Kenshin making his entrance. but the upper body is like hip up. It's stiffer than hell. I don't know why this keeps happening. It's weird. Like here at like the 5 minute, like 25, 27, 6 second mark when Kenshin is saying his dialogue, like in the manga, he's like hunched over and he looks bad as hell. Here he's like upright. I'm like, why? Why is he upright like this? He should be hunched over, especially, and the camera should be zoomed in and should look way more badass than this. What Lion does is very questionable at times, I swear. Kenshin like knocking that mofo up into the ceiling, that was nice. I will give you that, Leiden. But Jesus Christ, the stiffness is killing me. Okay, the destruction in the hallway that we see for the Yakuza, this looks horrible because there's like no destruction to the actual hallway. And if you look in the manga, like you see the windows busted, there's guys like thrown in the, and there's even no windows in this hallway either, which is wrong. You see bodies like obviously all over the hallway. You see like guys like Yakuza men, like one coming into the window head first, one being thrown out, like one hanging out of the window that Kenshin threw, and then there's supposed to be guys like everywhere. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? This is a windowless hallway that is not like filled with bodies like it should be, and this is sad, and this irritates me. I hate that Yahiko doesn't have any blood coming off of him. Again, this has got to be the Japanese television regulators. It's got to be them that's causing this shit. It's driving me fucking nuts. I'm hoping that this won't be the case on the Blu-rays. I'm really hoping that isn't the case on the Blu-rays. I'm hoping they will be uncensored, but if it's not, that will really suck. But unfortunately, this is what we have to work with. I have to be nitpicky about, the kimono, Kaoru's outfit. I won't be picky about the color, even though I'm, using the colored edition here, but she's not supposed to be wearing a belt. No, it's supposed to be loose. I have to say, the soundtrack is so much better this week. It fits so beautifully compared to last week where it was so inappropriate. This week it's so much better. I'm really, really happy with it. I do it even if you told me not to was skipped. And the second guest of the Kamiya Dojo, Myojin Yahiko, son of a Tokyo samurai, joined the group, was skipped. But something I am noticing about Yahiko's hair, and yeah, this is just going to be a common thing. The hair helmet realness is just going to be a thing, and that really sucks. I hate the hair helmet realness. So at the 9 minute 6 second mark, we start chapter 4's adaptation of the manga. Finally, we have the comedy. I've been waiting for this. It's nice to see it here. Thank God. I was worried that it would not show up, but it is here. I don't know how I feel about the soundtrack here, but the comedy is here. And by the way, the narration is skipped here. After a week, Yahiko's wounds have healed and training has begun in the dojo. And also, Kaoru's hair ponytail is supposed to be sticking up, and it's not, because we have hair helmet realness here. Yeah, I don't like this. I really hate this soundtrack here. Why? Why are we doing a rock soundtrack here? This is so inappropriate. Ooh, so the content that was skipped last week is here. And this was in chapter 2, I believe. Oh yeah, this was at the start of chapter 2. I'm sorry, this was at the start of chapter 3. My bad. I like this addition here. I like this change here, where this works. I'm down with this. But the only thing that's bothering me is, why are you not having Kaoru punch Kenshin? That is kind of so we have the banter between Kaoru and Yahiko, but we're just not gonna have Kaoru punch Kenshin? Why? Like, this is what I mean in terms of the comedy getting lost. I want the physical comedy. Don't cut the physical comedy. At the 10-minute 37-second mark, we jump back to chapter 4. But I am happy, again, I'm happy with the placement for the start of chapter 3's adaptation of the manga. I'm down with that placement. I think it's good. But Jesus Christ, man, you can't get rid of the physical comedy like this. Really? We're not gonna have them? We're not gonna have a physical comedy with them either? With Kaoru and Yahiko either? Are you fucking serious? We're just cutting all physical comedy out of this adaptation, huh? That really sucks. I hate that anime's doing that now. It's annoying. Again, the physical comedy of Kaoru like lifting up Yahiko with her sword and dragging him. Like, why are we not getting this? Why? Is it just because they didn't? Is it too hard to animate? Like, I don't understand this. Jesus, Hashisuka, what they do to you, man? That hairline is just bad. They gave Hashisuka a 5 head. And the eye, oh, those brows. He needs a brow lift. That 5 head is just killing me. It is. And the nose is wrong, too. The ears are too high. And the lips are killing me. Again, I think the main problem with Hashisuka is the hairline. If the hairline was brought down from a 5 head to a 4 head, and I think the design, and obviously the brows being lifted up a little bit more, I think this design would work. But Jesus Christ, this 5 head is horrible. But this, unlike a lot of the other character designs, this one is actually not as bad. But this one could be and this one's easily could be fixed. It just needs to lower that hairline. Holy shit! I don't know what it is with this anime. What's going on here? But the hair has got to be probably the worst in this, or the biggest consistent across the board. The hair is the biggest problem. And yes, I notice the lack of blood up in here. Again, I'm going to stress this. The Japanese broadcast regulations are really fucking shit up. I'll say this. Hachisuka kind of looks better at the 14-minute, 46-second mark at the close-up. The eyes in particular look a lot better. But Jesus, that hairline is just jacked to hell. Oh my god, it just needs to be lowered. And it would look, the design would look so much better. How is it like the canon is like the best animated thing up in here? I don't understand. Like, the canon looks good, but why can't we have more accurately animated things up in here? Seriously. Jesus, this hairline is killing me. The soundtrack is good, but Jesus, this hairline, man. Oh my god. Terumi, what the fuck? Watsuki, what the fuck? How'd you let this go out? How'd you approve this shitty hairline? Oh my god, it's bad. Where are the injuries? Are we just not going to animate any injuries today? I gotta tell you, when Kenshin sliced the cannonball, it didn't look as cool. It didn't look as cool as it should have. What I would have loved to seen here is it be done in slow motion, and also it was stiff as fuck. It should have been done in slow motion. And we should have seen it like in the manga where we see him like just opening a sword and just going, oh. I don't like the angle it was shot in. It's all, as I said, it is stiffer than hell. I don't know what is going on. And it also, as I said, I don't know if I said here, but it's been happening in manga too. I said in my Dragon Ball Super live reaction, this has been happening in manga as well, where the upper body is just really stiff. I don't know why, but it is. I love how it says, like, how Kaoru was saying, go that shoulder wound, go show it to a doctor. But it's like, dude, what shoulder wound are you talking about? Goddamn censorship is killing me. But yeah, that Blu-ray better be uncensored. It better be. I love this final shot here with the shot of the three swords. with Kenshin's blade and the two wooden blades to symbolize Kenshin and Kaoru and Yahiko. Like this, I like, and I love how this frame is beautiful. It is like this is what I want more of. This is what I was hoping for more of. Is more like utilization of like the backgrounds, more metaphorical art, and I somewhat have gotten it. I mean, we've gotten like the utilization of the art and animation with like the flashbacks, but with Yahiko and his parents. We've gotten the stuff with the canon. I mean, I've gotten it like a little bit, but and also here at the end, obviously, but I'm not getting it enough here. I want more with the backgrounds, especially for like when Kenshin makes his entrance. I want it to like I want him to look more grand and heroic like he should be. It's just not giving enough that it's not giving what it needs to give, if that makes sense. Am I let down by this anime so far? Yeah, I kind of am, especially compared to the trailers. But like in terms of the censorship, like knowing what I know is going down, especially yes, talking to an Aniplex director on how things work in the anime industry, I kind of have a little bit more perspective on why things are the way they are, like in terms of like the censorship and stuff like that. I totally understand. So it could, with that in mind, I understand why it is like there's less blood and shit like that. I can understand that. And with Leiden, I understand it's the hair helmet realness that is just killing me. That it's between that and the lack of physical comedy that is bothering me. Why are we not getting the physical comedy? Where's the fighting? Where's the physical comedy that makes Kenshin fun? That's a problem. And this is not just here too. I've seen it happen in other anime as well, where like a lot of comedy gets drained. Sailor Moon Crystal had that issue too, I believe, where a lot of Sailor Moon Crystal definitely had the issue where a lot of the comedy is just removed. And people are like, I've seen people tell me, people have told me like, what's wrong with getting rid of the comedy? That's a problem, because that's supposed to balance out the darkness. The comedy is supposed to balance out the darkness. That it's of a series, and people, I don't understand why people want it to all be so serious all the fucking time. No, you need to have some balance. And people that don't understand that, well, obviously, they haven't read the fucking series, or just haven't read enough series in general, or just want or just want like action or battle shonen all the fucking time. No, you need to read more content to understand it, to see what makes the series good. But I guess I'm glad that Kenshin does still have its lightheartedness in here. Don't get me wrong, we still have the lightheartedness in here, but not having the physical comedy here really bothers me, because that's a part of Kenshin, is the physical comedy. Getting rid of that really is like taking away a part of its charm, at least for me. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think of the anime so far. I think this week's episode was definitely better in some regards to last week. In particular, the soundtrack. What do you guys think about the change of the scenes? Like, I think in terms of the storyboarding, this is definitely better than what we're getting with Bleach, but the art and animation is where it's definitely lacking, especially in comparison to Bleach. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdy Can Sync. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Kenshin content. A few ways you can do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That is in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!